Can education teach people to be more humane? Is empathy something that can be taught? Or are human beings just naturally violent? These are some of the questions we're asking at the 6th Oxford Animal Ethics Summer School here at St Stephen's House in Oxford. We're in partnership with Susan and Dan Boggio, the Ontario SPCA and Humane Society, and the Humane Education Trust of South Africa. The topic, Humane Education, Increasing Sensitivity to Animals and Humans.
The Ontario SPCA chose to sponsor summer school this year because of the focus being humane education, which is a big part of what we do.
I sponsored this year's summer school because it puts humane education on the map. Oxford has drawn these people from all over the world to come and discuss humane education, which wasn't even on the agenda a short while ago. It's just amazing.
Summer school brings together experts from all kinds of different backgrounds, and this multidisciplinary approach to looking at animal ethics, looking at humane education and increasing sensitivity to humans and animals is just something that's so unique in the field, and we're just thrilled to be a part of it.
Humane education is important because it stresses and points out that we are interrelated.
Humane education gets us to rethink our relationships with animals and ideally foregrounds animals in our thinking, rather than perpetuating our thinking as human-centered.
If we destroy the environment, we destroy humankind and animals. And so we have to integrate all aspects in our education.
Our current education systems aren't really tailored to provide that sort of education. And so I think it's a critical point in human history for us to be looking for alternative ways, and I think humane education could be one of our answers.
We need to teach kids about compassion, empathy. We need to teach kids they understand their relationships with nature, with animals.
It is very important to start the humane education as early as possible, because it is a very good example for children how to be humane in their future life.
If you can encourage people to empathize with other animals, and if you can open their eyes to the way that animals are treated, then they have the tools and the knowledge to be able to initiate sometimes quite profound changes.
Our relationship with animals has a lot to do with their well-being, but also our well-being. Humane education is very important because it is helping people develop a sense of compassion.
We're taught a lot of negative things about animals, or we're taught a lot of justification for the harm that we cause. And in direct contrast to that, here we're thinking about alternatives, thinking about positive solutions. What can we fix? What can't be fixed, and instead what should be changed?
One welfare is this idea of interconnectedness between people, animals, and the environment, using a holistic approach to look at both opportunities and issues to enhance humane education and ultimately animal well-being.
This year at the summer school, what I've been discussing is ways that those of us who are animal lawyers educate people in legal professions and related fields. One of my goals in doing humane education with legal practitioners is ensuring that not only do they know how to use the law, but they know why this is important. They think about the impacts on living, feeling creatures of the way legal mechanisms operate.
So I've been presenting on the programs and the resources that the Alberta SPCA has developed to help Alberta teachers infuse humane education into their classrooms. We've developed a program that includes 4 animal-themed books, a teacher's guide that's all tied to the curriculum, and we offer it free to teachers to use in their classrooms. And the teachers that we work with have told us that sometimes students struggle to be kind to others, And by starting with animals, it gives them a place that they can all relate to.
Even though the field of humane education is well over 100 years old, we don't have sort of a codified training agenda or a research agenda looking at the efficacy of humane education interventions. I did a gap analysis in looking at what do we have in the literature, and then also did interviews with some leaders in humane education to try to get an image of where are we, and then where do we need to go to create an evidence base and more credibility for the field.
It's the debate and the diversity of views that are one of the hallmarks of these summer schools. People are coming from different perspectives in terms of their ideas, their faith, their geography, and together you get this really rich and collaborative discussion about how can we best make positive change for other animals and for other people.